Hi, I'm Dan Strickland, Fire Apparatus Engineer, Riverside Unit, and this is Report on Conditions.
This week, we'll take you to a mineshaft rescue in the county area of Perris, and Assistant Fire Marshal Carlos Rodriguez reminds us that an increase in rainfall also means an increase in the need for weed abatement.
Perris, stand by for reporting conditions.
Hi, I'm Tawny Castro, and thank you for joining CAL FIRE Riverside County Fire Department's Report on Conditions. Last week, from January 23rd through January 29th, our firefighters responded to 3,630 calls for service, including 2,720 medical emergencies and 117 fire-related calls. Of the fire calls, 15 were vegetation fires and 23 were structure fires. Let's check out a few highlighted incidents from the past week. In the early morning hours of Monday, January 23rd, firefighters responded to reports of a residential structure fire at the 15100 block of Darnell Drive in the city of Lake Elsinore. The first arriving engine company officer confirmed smoke emitting from all sides of the structure, with victims possibly trapped inside. Fortunately, firefighters confirmed that all occupants were evacuated and no one was injured. Crews contained the fire to the structure and remained on scene for about 3 hours to perform salvage and overhaul. On Wednesday, January 25th, firefighters were called to a house garage fire at the 41500 block of Via Del Monte in the city of Temecula. The first arriving engine company officer updated the report to a well-established detached garage fire with exposures to the residents in a small outbuilding. Limited water supply made firefighting efforts difficult, but several fire engines were able to pump the required water needed to mitigate the flames. Fire personnel kept the flames to the building of origin, and no injuries to civilians or firefighters were reported. Just before 11 a.m. on Wednesday, January 25th, firefighters arrived at a vehicle fire in the 3700 block of Etiwanda Avenue in the city of Krupa Valley. The first arriving engine company officer confirmed that one vehicle was fully involved in flames and there was no threat to the surrounding structures. Fire personnel quickly mitigated the flames and remained committed for an extended period to perform overhaul. At around 7 p.m. on Wednesday, January 25th, firefighters responded to a vehicle fire on the Pedley Road off-ramp of Highway 60 in the city of Krupa Valley. The first arriving engine company officer reported one vehicle fully involved in fire. After about 5 minutes, the fire was contained to the vehicle and under control. Fire personnel remained on scene for an additional 15 minutes to perform mop-up. During the midday hours of Thursday, January 26th, firefighters were dispatched to a patient who fell into a mine shaft south of Santa Rosa Mine Road in the county area of Perris. With assistance from the Riverside Sheriff's Office, Rescue 9 helicopter located the patient's vehicle and the entrance of the mine shaft. Rescue 9's personnel removed the patient from the mine and transported them to a waiting ground ambulance. They were then taken to a local area hospital with moderate injuries. Just after 6 p.m. on Saturday, January 28th, firefighters received reports of a vegetation fire on the Torres Martinez Reservation in the community of Thermal. The fire was in the Lawson Dump area, which had been ordered closed by the Environmental Protection Agency due to illegally dumped toxic material. The first arriving engine company officer confirmed a 50-square-foot vegetation fire next to the trailer park. Fortunately, firefighters quickly contained the flames, preventing it from spreading to the trailer park. The Bureau of Indian Affairs was notified of the incident.
The Riverside County Fire Department is currently enrolling volunteer reserve firefighters and other vital volunteer roles. Whether you want to start an exciting career in the fire service or just want to serve your community, visit rvcfire.org to find out more.
In the past weeks, we've been experiencing sporadic rain across our county. This recent rain has fed weeds that haven't seen moisture in a very long time, so we're seeing them grow faster and in new areas. In response to this, you'll see inspectors throughout our communities evaluating growth and sending out letters to let residents and parcel owners know that it's time to start clearing out those lots. Check out our website for resources and guides to safe weed abatement. In the meantime, let's watch an informative video that shows how to properly clear grass and brush.
Are you doing the right thing the wrong way? Each year, CAL FIRE and the Riverside County Fire Department respond to many fires caused by people using equipment improperly. Whether working to create a defensible space around your home or just mowing the lawn, you need to use all equipment responsibly. Lawnmowers, weed eaters, chainsaws, grinders, welders, tractors, and trimmers can all spark a wildland fire. Do all yard maintenance that requires a gas or electric motor before 10 a.m., not in the heat of the day or when the wind is blowing. Lawnmowers are designed to mow lawns. Never use lawnmowers in dry vegetation. Use a weed trimmer to cut down dry weeds and grass. Remove rocks in the area before you begin operating any equipment. A rock hidden in grass or weeds is enough to start a fire when struck by a metal blade. Keep the engine free of oil and dust, and keep the mower free of flammable materials. Together, we can make Riverside County safer for residents and first responders. Don't get caught in the weeds when it comes to fire prevention. For more information, visit rvcfire.org.
This past week, firefighters from Station 89 in the city of Banning participated in a push-in ceremony with the city council. This tradition dates back to the beginning of the 1800s, where crews who returned from a call on horse-drawn equipment would physically push their apparatus into the bay due to a horse's inability to back into the station. Over time, this tradition has transformed, and now, in honor of their firefighting ancestors, celebrates when a station receives a new apparatus. Often, local community members are invited to showcase their tax dollars hard at work.
That's going to do it for this week's Report on Conditions. To stay up to date on current incidents as they happen in Riverside County, be sure to follow @CalFireRRU on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. Did you happen to capture any pictures or videos of our firefighters in action? If so, send them our way at rrupio@fire.ca.gov. On behalf of your CAL FIRE, Riverside County Fire Department, Public Affairs, and Community Education Bureau, I'm Tawny Castro. Thanks for watching.